What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm having a fabulous day. I wanted to come on here real quick so we could address something that, with me ignoring it, it just goes left field. So I'm gonna help them out because the research skills on these are is horrific, and I think this has to do with um, low views. Maybe I don't know, but I just came on here to talk about the Lene stacks has been exposed. Now, before all of this happened, I told them, I said, that's not going to, I don't even think I did that. I said, oh, you found me out. Darn. Being sarcastic. And I thought maybe possibly that would be a sign to them that this shit won't hold up. And I literally have to go through and debunk all these people because what happens is narratives start to play out, and that's the tone, and it prevents us from moving forward because people have misinformation. So I don't care about it, but I kind of have to correct it. That's the sad part of this. And for people that think that you come out and do clout or want clout, this is the pretty much the meat of coming out. There's no clout there, and even if it is, I'm not looking for that, and I don't think anybody. Most of your time will be defending yourself. This is why people don't want to be bothered with it. And then here's the other thing: as much as we say common sense, it is not common. You have to literally. I couldn't breadcrumb this story. I have to literally hold hands and walk people through because for some reason, I don't know how people watch movies and they get to the conclusion and they're like, oh, that was a good movie. And then this is slowed down. It gives you a lot of information. Yeah, that's true. And that might be the hang up right there. It's too much information, far too much information. And that's why I kind of stopped, putting out so much. You can look at the IG and you can go through some of the receipts. And if you can't find it on IG because I've removed things, you can damn sure find it on Threads. It's going to be there. I have not went through and removed anything off of Threads, nor will I. So you can go through and see the better story pitched would be that I am a bitter, scorned woman. I'm obsessed with Umar. Can't get enough of him. Can't get over his Shango and whatever else goes on with that. And all roads lead to that. That is the simplified story, right? So when people lean towards that, then I know that they're not going to be able to handle much more than that. So yeah, you can leave them there, or you can try and help them follow the story better. So when we're going to talk about something right now, I want to bring this up. Okay, so this is, I'm going to bring it closer. Rimrum's page. I was waiting for, when it stays where it was, I was like, who cares? But when people start to pick it up and start to bring it in certain spaces, I'm like, you got to be kidding. You got to be fucking kidding. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have text messages where it's probably double that, or if not triple that. And I'm going to explain to you why. But first, before we get there, I want you guys to take a look here. It says Sunday, March 16th, right? 9:13 p.m. I think this is probably, is this the day I touched down? This might be the day I touched down from Kansas City. Okay. Now, I'm sorry, from Philly. I'm back in Kansas City now. I've already taken care of his mother, or it might be days later. Don't hold me to that. I'm going off of memory. I'm not looking at receipts. So this is the text message between me and Umar, right? Okay. Now, this text message is normal. The more women that come out, you will see that this type of engagement, this is normal. Not only for me, but for family, for girlfriends, other girlfriends, for anybody, even the state of Wilmington, even Wilmington, I'm sorry, the city of Wilmington, even Wilmington got this type of response, which is nothing. Does that mean that he's not reading them? Does that mean he's not following them? No. And if this was him shutting me down and dismissing me, most normal people block. But he didn't block me. He didn't block Anaya. She was still texting his phone. And he was sending me her text when I was taking care of his mother. Like, that's not even the most important thing right now. But, you know, she stepped out of the view. And I got my opinions on what happened with that. But here's this text message. We're gonna listen to what they're saying, because they're pushing the narrative that Umar is out here pushing, that I can't get enough of him. I'm obsessed. He dismissed me because this is all about ego. This is all about ego. And can you imagine if I dismissed him before he dismissed me? How dare her little fat ass? Yes, I did. Yep. Just like you'll see as we go along, a lot of these text messages are set up for exposure. Not from me, from him. He anticipates an exposure. I'm gonna show y'all. He thinks he's slick, but he's not slick. A lot of the things I played into because of trust. I thought that he had a healthy amount of mistrust because, you know, we didn't know each other. This is in the beginning, not right now. In the beginning. So I did certain things in order to garner trust. And you'll see that because the text will be earlier in the relationship, if you could call it that. But as they go on, those texts, the way that they change. So here you are, you have a woman, much like what he puts on IG, you have a woman that is giving you a lot of attention right here. This is what's necessary in order to keep him okay. All right. So it doesn't really matter if that is your way. And when we're good, I don't have any problems with that. When we're not good, it's more or less anger, real anger. So we're going to listen to what they have to say. I'm being exposed. Remember, March the 16th. Let's listen to a little bit. I won't make y'all sit through all of it because I want to show y'all some shit.
The internet ain't on.
And I want to say this. Umar, I know you watching, you son of a bitch. You keep on doing this shit to heighten your ego. I'm going to tell every damn thing. This is why I did it. We're going to let them have their fun right now.
I can't do it. I can't do it. It was only saved on this one, on my other phone. I'm assuming that if when you read this message, sorry y'all, I'm trying to do multiple things at one time. I'm assuming that he cut you off because you said, I'm assuming that you done with me.
And she said, what Lene do
now? That don't sound like somebody that wanted to cut sex off and just, you know, deal with the school and blah. No, it don't. But we're gonna let Trey break this.
She has mom's picture up on IG now. She's really obsessed and sick. Review. I want y'all to pay attention to these chats also, because I'm gonna get into that. And I'm gonna get into the regulars. So I had his mom's picture up on my IG. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks about that. I have the family permission. They wanted it up there. So unless you are talking to anyone, that's introducing negativity that it's not real. And she does this a lot. A lot. These are people that are trying to make a narrative that is not there. I watch everything. Everything.
His response.
It's crazy. I'm sorry. I hate to do that to y'all, but I want y'all also to pay attention. Watch who the family is talking to. Watch who the family. This doesn't have anything to do about a gripe because they've already went on record saying that they don't mind the mother still having contact with Umar. They're not trying to take her away from him, but they're trying to get access to her also. Okay, so they could have been like, no, we coming to get her. We're gonna do whatever it takes, and you don't get to see her no more. You're gonna get to see her for 8 years. But they're trying to just get access to her. Though that's the temperament that is working behind me. This is the temperament of what is working behind him. That's what I said. Darkness follows Umar. People that are on bullshit follow Umar. That's just what it is. That's what it is. There's no one trying.
His response.
I'm sorry. There's no one interested that is defending him, that is interested in doing this shit in a positive or, not one person has to be wrong for the other person to be right. None of that. The same people that are bullying Marianne or the same people that it's darkness, it's negativity, it's nastiness, it's vileness. That's the only thing that he can attract. That's it. Anything else that's not about all this bullshit is repelled by it. They're right, but you see the same type of things over here. This is where the problem with the panel, me bringing up Marianne story, not her, but her story. Just try to tell them, okay, I have, and we're going to get to that later. But I was trying to interject into the conversation some reasoning. Let's wait. Let's have reasoning. They want blood. They wanted blood. They wanted me to drag her and then separate it. Separate. You got someone that can't keep a fucking job to save their life. And we're how old? You have people that can't get along with people. How many people have jumped off of this platform and not been okay with the person? I have a text message that he knows that some shit went foul. He knows the shit went foul. He sends a text message, and because my text message, and I'm going to bring that up, is buried. A lot of the reasons why Umar's shit looks like this, he gets hundreds of text messages. You have to keep texting him to get or catch a response. But my text messages are the same and they get buried. Then they automatically go for recon. Let's turn against her. Think about the people that go over into this space. Then go look at their pages. So you can see naturally why I went to Lennon Honor, because this was not the tone over there, but it damn sure was the undertone. So listen.
Us to her story and see if we can kind of get the truth out of it. And it was also to let Rim know how
they don't want the truth. They don't want the truth. They don't want the truth. I want you to be very clear. They do not want the truth. They are pushing Umar's narrative.
Specifically, when he responded to her, he was talking about what she did on Lennon's panel. So she did it first. Yeah, so we're going to do that one. It just said he came out on
Trey diabolical. He knew I was
just told me she came out.
Trey's diabolical. They hyping him up.
2025. It looks like here on Facebook there's a video March 7th. Nissa came out. She was there with Umar's mom. when Nissa came out, and you know, she did what, remember she was mad talking about how you gonna go to the internet before you came home.
That was not the premise. That was not the premise of that. That's not the premise of that. The
And keep in mind, y'all. Normally,
okay, so I was thinking I wanted to play a little bit. I didn't want to stop him midway so y'all can see. The premise of saying that was that you did not check in here to see if family was here, and you don't want you sit up here saying that your family is like this or like that. All of this is gonna come full circle when I post what the family has been texting him. So I'm like, what are we doing? Your daughter's come out. Is she gonna come to the house? Is family gonna come with her? What am I supposed to do? I don't want to get caught up in the family shit. This is the same man that I have text messages that is claiming he needs security at funeral. I'm there. I don't have any idea what's going to happen. He doesn't check in with me, not because I'm special and I'm your girlfriend. No, to find out what the fuck is going on at home. If your uncle calls you and says, "Oh man, this is going on," what? Okay, my natural and my kids or whoever I love is at home. The very natural thing I'm gonna do is to check on home. If I'm out of town, is that not what normal people do that give a fuck? I'm lost. I'm lost. The very thing I'm going to do is to check on home. He didn't do that. Not me. Check on your mom. Check if anybody been coming to the door. Natural order of events. Not because you should have talked to me before the internet. No. But this is what we're talking about. We're talking about a perception pushing a narrative. They are fucked up in the head and they are going to push the same narrative because he's fucked up in the head. It don't take too much to use just a moment and think, well, why would she want that? You're going to you need quick answers and quick fixes, or you just love mess. Either way, your shit is fucked up.
When we be saying these messages, normally when we saying these messages,
there's a reason why
Siobhan was in the blue. This time,
it's the reason why he's never let the messages out.
Siobhan is in the gray. All these messages here, these is Siobhan. So let's go through it. We got 10 of them. When I get to the 5th slide, I'm gonna have to stop the screen because it is a nude picture of her. Hold on, yeah.
And since you let out, then you're gonna put out a nude picture.
Yeah, this whole thing. Oh, that's me calling it. Look, this is the part where I call Trey.
Let me get. We're gonna get further down the line.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Because I know everybody has seen this.
What? But then I got my other lighter. This one.
I'm so glad he said he got these.
Oh no, it was actually you're done with via 10. Suck that. Done with
where's the other one?
Text her. If I don't get a response, I'm going to assume.
Somebody said we both set it up.
Tell if you got it. You
right.
I just want this to change. Hold on, because I wanted to go to the next one. You guys.
It's just crazy. She said she didn't post these. These are from Umar's side.
I did post these.
Oh.
I absolutely posted these.
That's why she flipped out. Oh. Shit. Some sealer. Oh shit. What up? I'm not saying that he did. I don't think Umar lying. He said she's saying they were stacked, but later our messages post. Okay,
they are stacked.
And then she says, "You think so? Fuck, that's not good. It's never a healthy resolve with you. You think so? Fuck, that's not good. Good. You. I miss you, Umar. I know it's over with. I don't like you. You a sack of shit, daddy. Cause taking care of your
In and
Yeah,
out.
this is
Like verse.
I'm gonna answer all of this.
Find
I
out that
remember what
you
this was. Come on, let's get to it. Let's get to it.
How you hear people talking?
Oh,
I was the tool. Oh, okay.
keep my fucking cat. How the fuck? Hold on, let me go to my restream.
This is gonna be a hard one.
I put it come up, and you basically
because this X's out everything for him, right?
I wants him to know if she, you know, be able to.
He did all it. Umar deleted that start March 16th. One of the messages she showed on March 16th, where she was saying something about was telling them.
I'm thinking that they're going to change the message. I'm sorry.
Able to bits and pieces. So all this blue is her. Then you gonna show a Umar.
It's a lot of blue.
I put up.
I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It's a lot of blue, and you know what? It's a lot of blue for everybody. We're all, and it's not only for me. It's not only for me. Let me put this up here. It's not only for me, baby. It's not only for me, baby. Let me show y'all, and because we're gonna go into this. This is why it took so long for this man to find an angle. Hold on. Damn it. Okay. Damn. Well, that might help if he. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I don't even know how some people okay, here we go. Let me show y'all this. So, because I want y'all to understand why. First, okay, let's first do this. It's so much. It's so much. But I'm so glad we bringing out the text, baby. All right, they're going. Okay, so watch this. Oh, wait a minute. Here's another. I want to make sure I get it in its entirety. I know he sent me a picture of that. I sent it to Lennon. Sorry, just hang with me. I promise you it's going to be worth it. A lot of this stuff should have been brought out because it should have been brought out. But I gave it to people thinking that they were going to cover it and they didn't. And that's my fault. Here, let me just bring this up so we can keep the show moving. Hold on now. Now, I don't want to lose this. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to go here. Oh, okay. All right. So this is the reason why I said, okay, what are we doing? Because he asked me, now this is in my mind. I'm thinking this is the family. This is not too long afterward. He said, do you think I need security with me at my aunt's funeral Friday, since it will be the first time I've seen my siblings since 2019, or will they have since at the funeral? So if you say your daughter's come out, and I'm thinking, hey, is she gonna come to the house? And that's where I was going with that. But hold on, I want to show you another one. I want to show you the text from his brother. I want to show you that. Hold on, because it's also a very big flex, and I learned this all after all of this. I was like, why did he fucking do this? Now notice also all of this blue. All of this blue. Okay, but hold on, we're gonna get there. Let me bring that up. I'm gonna show you this text from his brother. I'm just a jump off, but I got all this, and this is from him. I don't understand it. Hold on. This nigga is looking for a friend in anybody. I'm telling you, because he has done so many people dirty. He doesn't understand. It's not about how you fight back. It's the shit you do before. Hold on. Where you at, you dumb daddy? Okay, it's gotta be. Okay, and I forgot to put up here. He also texts, we almost fight every time they around. Oh man, that's a booty shot. I'm looking I'm looking for, this is what the problem is. I'm thinking some things are the text from him sending me um the text of his brother, but it's not. It'll be me because I forget he sends a lot of your pictures back to you, which is stupid as hell. Because if I got my phone laying upside down and um my kids walk by, or I'm at work and I'm away from my desk and I come back and my phone has my ass up on there, that might be a problem. Come on, god dang. I have to find it, y'all, and I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, I know what I said. I'm looking for it. Okay, hold on. I should have had this ready, but I never watched this. I didn't care. Uh, I never cared. I didn't watch this stuff because I mean I didn't care. I didn't care what they was thinking. Here we go. Thank you. I just needed to remember. This is also, he's sending the fucking donation money to people. Like, but this is all, and this is a lot of the reasons why I didn't want to bring a lot of this stuff up yet, because this is like going into other territory. It fits other places. This is more like what he's doing with the money. Okay, we'll load this one up. Let's see. So here, this is his brother. So if you are going to ignore him, why not just block him? I'm telling y'all this for a reason. And I know some of y'all like, because it's, whatever, it's his brother. I don't care about that. That's not my point. My point is, and it's a lot of people like this, he's not responding to them, but he sees it. It's an ego thing. It feeds his ego to keep texting and texting and texting. I know that about him. I know that if it takes a lot from you, then it's going to, if you need a lot to in order to maintain and be, if you just require a lot, and he does. Somebody was not loving and kissing and hugging on that little boy as a child. So as a grown man, it takes a lot of attention in order for this man to be able to thrive in an environment. And so I knew that being in that space is what it is. I'm not the only one. So this is feeding his ego to watch his brother beg or ask, not to beg and to ask about his mother. And I don't doubt that there were calls after these. But this also speaks to the attempt of them trying to get in contact, but being the siblings, they're gonna be like, ain't nobody about to keep on calling your phone, or he's busy. We see him doing a lot, he's busy. Or he probably didn't catch that message. He gets a lot of messages. He gives his phone out to everybody. This is probably what's going through the mind. But he just said 2019. What the fuck happened in 2019? He said he hasn't talked to his brother since 2019. Let me also, I'm about to bring this home run for y'all. Let me also tell you, Umar is the type of man, because he thinks he knows everybody, but I know his ass down to a science. He's the type of person that puts people in timeout. He puts people in timeout. He's said that if you offend him or you do something, he'll put you on a timeout. He won't block you. He'll put you on a timeout. And then it'll go right up there in the corner. That's some way in his brain of reminding him of the date. He's very disincluding. Like, it's something that they did to that boy and it fucked him up bad. So what he'll do when I'm talking about stonewalling, he will do stonewalling. It might be 1-2 days. Who knows? Depends on what you did. He's not able to communicate and tell you, hey, I don't like that. That's not for me. So he does the child route. And he's already said this, and I'll find the clip. You starve them from attention. So when the things get bad enough to where there's no attention, and I told him I don't like that. I don't like that. And he does it anyway. Just like I told him my privacy, I don't like that. I don't like people in my space. I don't like that. He does it anyway. Because you're just telling him what your trigger is, and he gonna lay on it because he's fucking evil. Because he's evil. Let's get here. Let's go on a little bit further, and I want to show y'all some other stuff I got.
Her in the blue talking. about corruption in these messages too.
I'm trying to get to the messages.
On my share screen, when I basically said, hey, Moneyboy Trey exposed everything, she fabricated a lie and was letting Lennon know. This was her response right here, if you can see it.
Hold on, let me switch it. Hold on, let me switch it.
No problem.
They're sarcastic. They took it for real. I'm dealing with some real fucking idiots.
All right.
I mean,
she says,
unhinged.
And I call him an idiot.
Yeah, and this is He's not. Is it showing my? Why is it not showing my?
Oh yes, please get to it.
I'm not here. I'm not there right now. I see why that happened.
That's where the problem is. Stop it real quick while he's
okay.
You shouldn't even be coming over here. Just go with what you got. If it's worth something, I'll find it. You don't need to tag me in anything.
So I'm trying to get to it. Crap. Okay.
Just told him to go with God or something.
I don't know why it's being so difficult right now. But there's important.
Judge, I was gonna let her
slow and insulting me.
Yeah,
my bad, Judge. I was gonna let her rock out. Then I was like, nah, fuck that. Like this crap, I'm gonna make her matter because she's gonna come back to try to respond to you and realize she's blocked. I ain't got time for that, lady.
I didn't go back.
Stay out my space and let me do
what I
me.
needed to say.
Now she's invading my space. The lady
they tagged. If you let's use some common sense, y'all. If you tag somebody into a conversation, what's gonna happen? I didn't even know where I was going. I just answered. Let me see if I can pull it up from here. I didn't know where I was going. I know I can. Where is it? I didn't know where I was. Look at this. I'm just answering, but that's not what we're talking about. He tagged me in it. Don't tag me. They tag me in videos. Okay, go with God. Why do I need to be tagged? Why do I need to be tagged? And you're sending it to Lennon for what? Jesus Christ.
I said I tagged her in my video.
They done did everything but send the timestamp of him proclaiming that I had said something about a gun and a badge. I still don't know what he's talking about. Send it to law enforcement. Let them do their job. Because you know you lying. And even if so, they're not going to do anything to me.
Somebody, they name light up blue. I simply said, proof Umar ghosted Lene, and she said that was me tagging her. Ma'am, if you were a fan of mine and you watched the show, just say that.
Yeah, he wants somebody to be. He set shit up. Oh, these people are pathetic. I ain't never seen nobody starved for attention like that and then ran right through it. You know exactly what they're gonna do. It's no. I want to see the other text message because I'll be here debunking this shit all day. Okay, that's from Lambert Park situation. And I'm clearly it's like talking to a 2-year-old. I'm trying to get to down the road. His rant. They ain't got on. I was waiting for him to get on the mama stuff. Because that's where we're at now. That same text. So this the only shit y'all got. Oh God. This is I appreciate I appreciate y'all texting or not texting, but sending me links to things, DMing me like stuff, but even they're gonna tag me in it anyway. And I don't give a shit about this stuff. I damn sure don't care about the commentary. You got two people that are looking for clout. Now this is clout chasing. And Rim provided the stage. If I listen to the commentary though, wait a minute. If I listen to the commentary though, it'll just take me deeper down their fucked up. Look at them. They're fucked up rabbit hole. He's just sitting there getting high, being stupid. He's a fucking, and I don't have no problem with that, but I'm just like, he's a bum. Yeah, that's him. Bro, he been eating me up too. You need to hop on. I'm telling you, get you a podcast. Get a podcast. He think he killing it, bro. Oh, let's see. Okay, so this is March 16th, 17th. They're taking from what this is what the Queendom did too. They take my receipts. Oh, I'm about to shut y'all down. Okay, I thought they had something else. They talking. Let's. How long was the live? 3 hours. Whatever gives them a chance. What is this? Let's see.
Her.
Right. That's that. I was waiting for you to say that.
I'm so sick of these fucking. That's why I don't date.
From what
I'm
we
That's like
understand.
evidence.
I don't.
I mean, like, if like I said, if Umar go down for mistreatment, I think you would too, because you were an accessory to it by
I'm
standing
yeah,
by.
and I get that. I knew that was gonna come.
And then you know what's crazy?
But digmatized, no.
Those
Yeah.
text messages don't match what she said on my head, that his mom would be there and he'd be trying to tap that ass up in the room, and it seemed like by the time she got back to the house, Umar had cut the sex off.
No, he didn't.
Umar wasn't
Umar
knocking her off.
Umar will fuck a dog. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm sorry, but Umar does not have any discretion where his penis goes. If anybody is paying attention to anything that's good, no, you don't give it away. He does not care what he does with that thing at all. There's no level that a chick has. There's nothing. There are chicks that are probably down bad, whatever. He don't care. This is not like this man has any discretion. He doesn't. This is why he don't need to be in the school with kids. We'll get down the road to that. He doesn't have any discretion. He doesn't properly strap up. This is why he has all of these women running around here that have had abortions by him. Still trying to look, link through it or get through it. And young at that. But we ain't going to talk about that right now. I'm waiting to see where the thing is. This is from him. Let's see. Something he posted. And see, this hell no, I'm a freedom fighter. But where did he read this? This is about my friend having a podcast and wanting him to go on. It wasn't wanting me to go on. It wasn't even about him. He says, hell no, I'm a freedom fighter. No one was talking about you. They wanted me to go on there. And because he doesn't like YouTube, I asked him about it. He's like, hell no, I'm a freedom fighter. Not talking about you. I just said I understand because he doesn't read text messages. And then he turned around and went on, don't call me white girl, because he is that guy. He very much is that guy. I don't want to read on.
So said he wanted to cuddle by the fire with them little boys. Now, he could have meant something different, but he did say that, Trey. He said he wanted to keep them after.
Umar will have sex with anything. 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 Anything.
School, dress him up in suits.
I haven't heard all that weird shit he said.
Yeah, but that's your boy. So let's keep moving.
So you up there early today doing your thing.
So let me get to my shit. Fuck what they talking about. Look. So this is the reason why it's not uncommon for Mr. Weird Ass, the demon. This is from one of the siblings. My mother told me to get my uncle to bless her home because Umar was conjuring up spirits. Now, his mother is a Christian. What he chooses to practice is him. That's her home. She is on a verge of, I believe, in the girl that just came out, dementia. Respect your mother's home. We all know this. I know that how I practice Ifa. My mother is very welcoming. She's very kind to things, but I would not disrespect her home practicing that in her home if she didn't want it, which 9 times out of 10, I don't think my mama would want it. I've never asked her no crap like that because I wouldn't do it. I would respect her home because those are her beliefs. I respect people's beliefs. If people can't respect your beliefs, that's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Conjuring spirits, she started crying. His mother started crying and said, I'm not crazy. I seen spirits of dead people walking upstairs. She also said Umar goes into a trance, and when she will call him his name. Now, your mother is disabled. You're there to take care of her. She also said Umar goes into a trance, and when she will call his name, he will not come out of it. She said he was real stiff and didn't look like himself for several minutes. She said he had to throw something on the floor to get him out of whatever. So you so gone in a trance of something that your mother, your disabled mother, couldn't get your attention. So anything that you're doing, why not take that if you know that it's going to take you into a trance and you're responsible for your mother and she's not able to care for herself? Why would you do that when your mother is up and awake and alert? You shouldn't even be in the house doing it because that's her house. And he respects her so much, but we just saw that girl said he's having sex in the house. And she said, I don't like the women he brings here. They don't cover up. Now we know what he likes. He told me he doesn't disrespect his mother when bringing women there. I'm like, oh, mama boy, that's good. He respects his mother, respects his faith, respects her space. But he lied. There's so much of this, y'all. So much of this. Let's keep going. Now, their response, their text message and everything is March. March, he cut me off. He didn't. Now, this is somebody who uses words for a living. He didn't tell me, okay, hit it. Hit it, bitch. You got to go, whatever. You can't take care of my mama? I'm done with you. Sir, this is in June. This is on June 10th at night, 10:37. When are you going to eat up the prince? And y'all can read the little nasty stuff. But this is why I don't post a whole lot going down, because we are sexting. It is what it is, okay? Ain't no use in faking the funk now. These are pictures. I said my fans only page. Now this is June 13th. You already know. And I think this one up here, if y'all get it, Oh, here it is right here. What do you need? You already know. Thought I was cut off. Thought I was thought I was cut off. Then I messed up with him about these fucking Eddie Munster, white Eddie Munster shit. I don't know why they didn't, but he didn't like that. He don't like being he doesn't have a personality. He's a robot. I said Happy Father's Day. This is June 15th. Thank you. Send a kiss. More text, long-winded. I don't know what these shits is about because I mean it could be whatever. Oh, I said back on block for nothing shit because I thought I was blocked. He pops up with this, his head's in the clouds. Okay. I'm like, over what? What day is this? This is May 27th. Now, the stuff that they got is from March. He could have easily said, hey, I'm not fucking with you. Not fucking with you. I would have been. Oh, this is, and I was going to say this. This is when people started the bullshit really got out of hand. When is this? I don't have a date, but this got mixed in here. He said, not my people, random men you meet. These are Philly numbers. And I didn't mean to get this one. This just popped up. And I told him, I said, let anybody run up on me, especially with my kids in this house, I'm going to drop their ass. Now I'm going public, blocked. But I didn't block him. I wanted to see what his response is. I ain't even going to lie. He don't give a fuck. What's this? Oh, this is just random, like sending him stuff. This white lady was responsible. Oh, y'all need to watch that. Responsible for killing all of these kids in Africa. It's an HBO special. I sent it to him. This is May 24th. Where am I dismissed? Let's go here. May 24th. I said, I need you to come to Kansas City. You should visit Hinton there. This is talking about Ronnie Hinton, that situation. I'm going to let you link with your company in peace. And I already knew he was with a chick. And then I don't know what this is about. This is the next day. Well, that's later on that day. And then I said, damn, because a lot of this is blowing of the head. Not that kind. But, talk about blowing up his head. What else do we got? Let's just start picking random stuff. What day is this? I don't know. I think I might have covered up the damn date. Why? Some of these don't have dates on it. What's this one? This is April 22nd, 8 a.m. Never mind. But look at the dates. I don't know where the fuck my head was at. April 22nd. Where was I dismissed? This is me keeping it cordial and not, but we're not arguing. So the bullshit that they're on, what is this? May 25th. Okay, it was on May 25th, that one. May 25th. Now, that was African Liberation Day. Okay, yeah. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? What's this? Oh, I already told you guys that. Showed you that. Yeah, what are we doing here? What are we doing? And then, listen, we're going to have to start talking about. This is what we need to start talking about because this shit is starting to get on my nerves with these people. Hold on, let me get this. Oh, this is Vance. I was about, hold on. Open up the wrong one. Let's see this one. This is him. Wait a minute. Let's listen to this.
Home to check on his mother. Okay. He put out something showing that everyone, all the siblings were invited.
It's a lot of this. A lot of these. This is
No
what I
one
was
showed up,
fighting.
maybe one. And then no one came back. No one is trying to do anything for the mother but him. I have learned.
Did we not look at the brothers' text? They're not trying to do anything for the mother. We didn't see the other siblings' text.
That there's so many families that have family members that hate each other. And when they team up with someone on the outside that don't like you, it can get
I encourage all of them to have a relationship with their mother. I encourage her to have a relationship with them. I'm not that type of person. Even when me and my ex fall out, come get your son. He never had to deal with any of that. Come get your son. I don't play those games. I don't play pump. But see, this is that backyard gutter snipe that is used to these type of narratives. So they'll try to introduce him in. He's used to this kind of narrative. There's something at some point that a woman needs for her child. At some point, if you are available, you can find a way to see. You knew where the little girl goes to school at. Even if you can't take her off of the property, you can go up there and have lunch with her. You got to take what you can get until you can do better. But that's why I say, if you want to be in your child's life, if there's ever anybody that cannot get in their child's life and they want to be there, I'm the person you need to reach out to. I'm that chick. There are women that I went and picked up from other states, and the fathers, of course, still coordinated. And I feel some type of way about that. I don't think that if you beat up the mom in front of the child, that you should have access to the child. But it's not about them. It's about the child. It needs the damn sure be supervised. But what's he going to do with a child, hurt a child in the lunchroom? But it takes a little bit of ingenuity. It takes a lot of will to make something work when the odds are stacked against you. He went out of town. Let me tell you something. He could have been at odds with his siblings. He went out of town. We looked at his schedule on another live. You don't have to be there. You don't have to be there. Who's going to take that woman and snatch her up? They don't know about her medical condition, if she got meds, any of that shit. They have been away for 7.5 years. It would be irresponsible to kick up in there and just take her up out. And I would not even tell them to do it. But she's not on any meds. They don't know that yet. Or know that at the time. When you want to do right, there is a way. He is viciously evil. He took the mother away from the siblings to hurt the siblings, not to help the mother. And I'm going to tell you why you know this. Because he could have had it supervised. And then he's blocking people that ain't got shit to do with it. Their kids, the siblings' kids, other people in the family, no one has seen the mother. This is about him and control. This has nothing to do about what's best for her. My kids may feel one way about each other, But that has nothing to do with how I feel about my kids. And of course, you want your kids to get along. You want them to get along. But I would be very upset with one of my children, disappointed in them, if they blocked my other kids from seeing me. I would have felt like I had failed as a fucking parent because I did not raise you in a way that you should. I would, and then if you're really supporting this bullshit, you should encourage them to unite. If nothing else, over our mother. And some people don't know how to introduce that to a space. This witch is one of them. She's got her own problems because she had a baby by her uncle. Her family is against her. So she don't know how to bring a family together, but my family is different. I want my family together. That does not mean I have to do things the way that you do things. And so he's talking about bringing together a diaspora. You can't work on your family? You have a child with a woman and you can't get along with the child, get along with the women, then you don't really love the child. Because I would take a bullet for any of mine. So if that requires me to put my bullshit aside, my bullshit, and deal with the person that loves my child as much as I do, and that my child loves as much as I love them, it's a no-brainer. I don't care if we got to pass messages on notebook. That's how it goes. But then you have people that are toxic to your space. And if you are the main person caring for that child and you need your mental together, and this person sets off your mental, then yeah, you got to keep from around. You got to get out of my space. We need a go-between. Same way with these women and their abusers. This man has wreaked havoc on my life. Havoc. I do not want him in my space. It's not about my child, but my mental is caring for that child. I need my mental in check. I need him to go. Who can argue with that? But they have guardian ad litems that can come in and they can stand between the two. You ain't even got to deal with them. You ain't got to see them. Go get your nails done. Sit in here having a visit with the child. And then when it's over, come back and pick your baby up. Same way with the mother. But you have to have a want to get along, or you not even get along. You have a want what's best for the child. And that ain't what's best for the child that makes you feel good. It's a war. I'm not into, these people can get along and they can come together and they can make something work. I'm not into keeping them up at war so that I can have a flex. What kind of fucking shit is that? But when you have people on that time, in that mentality, that's what they're going to introduce in a space. And from the people that I have talked to, you can damn well bet I've told them just that. She doesn't even have to be with either one. She could be somewhere neutral. But he doesn't want peace. He wants hell. He's a hellion. Let's keep going.
Catastrophic. I'm gonna tell you, they will tell all your business. There's no telling what lengths they will go to when they don't like a family member and they have someone on the outside that they can work with. They will literally try to destroy you. Dr. Umar's mother is fine. Y'all need to leave that man alone. Y'all need to leave him alone. And his mother,
he's just whining. All emotion, no logic. Why? And that's how this shit, they miss over all of this stuff. And this is why he panders to women. Because it's all heart, no head. Now, when I'm on top of my game, I saw this nigga for what he was. He's the very thing he proclaims that he needs to stop. He knows this shit he's doing is wrong, or he's a sociopath and he's playing a game. Because if you can think of how a man and a woman and do them things and get 750,000 people to agree with you, then nigga, you know what right is. You choose to do wrong. Let's do this. Now, remember what she said, right? Let's go somewhere else. These people are pathetic. Tell me what I'm on. I know who raised me. I know the woman that raised me. I'm not in this shit for this. Let's look at this.
I'm going to say this again. And I've brought this up before. This is where after doing
shit too.
A lot of assessing of everything, the problem I have, Lady Luck Club, is that if people are observing that his mother is being mistreated, that he is not handling her care properly, my question is, I don't care, folks, because I've worked in nursing homes. I've worked with elderly people before, our seniors. You are, whenever you do, you're doing care.
Now, before he goes through, this is the same man that sat up there and listened to commentary from the nephew and me, and knows damn well that woman refers to her son as the devil. He's the devil. She thinks he's the devil. And what is that? The source that I had, wait a minute. Let me see if I can still pull it up. Well, I already showed it. What I just showed y'all, where she thought whoever was in a trance. Let me see. Well, I showed you guys the text of him being in a trance. That proves all of that. That's the reason why she's calling you the damn devil, because you're conjuring up shit in her house. And she's not for that. She don't like that. She was going to church. He pulled her out of church. Church ain't seen her.
With seniors, just like kids. There's a law. You are a mandated reporter.
Thank you.
Whether you are a certified person.
Have you called? Did you report? Did you report? Have you called? Instead of introducing into this space that this is something that's being weaponized against him and not to advocate for her. Have you called? You've heard the story. I've been up on Lennon a few times. You heard the story. So did you call? Did you put your call in? I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what I'm hearing. If so, it is in this situation. This is what all it is, and I'm gonna let it play out. But this is all bullshit, because it is better to overreact when it comes to elderly and kids. It's better to overreact than to underreact. You damn right. I called the fire department to please. You see how I did with my daughter when I told y'all we thought she was missing? Hell yeah. Highway patrol, get her out. I don't give a shit. Ma'am, your daughter's fine. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Check in. They sex trafficking. It's all over the news. This is a sex trafficking hub in Missouri. Everything comes through this. People are not knowing what Kansas City is. Kansas City is that place, and it's only because it's the most quiet, the best kept secret. Every damn thing in America comes through Missouri. We smack dab in a heartland. Everything runs through this place. Hell yeah, I can't find my baby where
or not. That's across any job that you have where you're providing care or anything. The minute you see that he did something allegedly wrong with how he handled his mother's care allegedly, technically under the law, you're supposed to report these things, because if you don't,
and then he's implying that people have not reported. I came in the middle of this shit. The family reached out to me because they're like, hey, we've been calling. We got an attorney. He can't be served. He won't open the door. You think we playing? We'll send you a video. They have done what they're supposed to do. Philly is congested. The lady, the department head already told me. I talked to Philadelphia's Department of Aging. And she told me she told me that they are overworked and understaffed. It's congested. How do you solve a problem, ma'am? And this is what I asked her. I said, how do you solve this if you're hotlining and you don't want to keep hotlining and the problem's been solved? She said, you don't. They could have already removed the mom. We wouldn't know nothing about it. You just have to keep reporting. That's why it's a system. It's an ineffective system that they got going on, but it's a lot of that out there's what I've seen. They have things in place that do not benefit. They're burning out the workforce. You got people running around answering all of these calls, and there's no conclusion to the cases. With her, they've been out there. Last time she left out of the house, she didn't have on no pants. Dear God, she didn't have no pants and no shoes on. She got out of the house. She was running from the house. That alone.
You can be brought into court, put under oath, and ask questions about what you saw, what you didn't report, so on and so forth.
Exactly. And we just saw this man do a video where he sat up there and he lied and said I could have went to prison. I could have went to prison. He sat up there and did a video talking about I think she has, he talked it up too. Let me tell y'all how fucking weird this dude is. He told it like he talked to an attorney and this attorney told him worst case scenario. No, he talked to an attorney and this is exactly what's about to happen. She's going to jail for messing with my account. I reported that shit to take this so motherfucking fast that I make your head spin. Who are you playing with? Now that is weaponizing some stuff. Now you don't, the shit done got hot, you don't want to play. Only I'm not playing. You don't watch what comes out of your mouth. You say whatever. There's consequences for that. I'm sorry, adulthood, you done got to 51 and you don't know that by now. Yep, it's real shit out here. You can't just say whatever the fuck you want to say. He weaponizes IG. He should be banned from social media altogether. He shouldn't even be on social media. People think he has 1.2 million. He doesn't have 1.2 million followers. He could barely break 500 on a like. He bought those subscriptions to make himself look like he's more than what he is. 1.2 million. Go look at Boosie's page. Boosie, and I hate to keep comparing them, but Boosie's a black orator. This dude pretends to be one. Same following, I believe. Maybe Boosie has a little bit more, but he just puts out a clip and gets 16,000. This man is up here cloud chasing over Sukiana's baby for a good amount of likes. Putting up stuff that we already know all of that history. It's the same thing every year with you. How does it apply to current day? He can't tell you. But he weaponizes IG. That's why he put my name, my name in a name that he thought was going to trip me up and catch me up. Lene Stacks. You know how old Lene Stacks is? One day I'll tell y'all, because there's some history behind it. Lene Stacks, Siobhan Stone, the throat goat. And you know what? Y'all think I'm malicious? I'm not malicious. I'm not malicious. Let me tell you, there have been so many people that have called me and told me dirt on this man, and I keep it under wraps. I only use what I need to use in that time frame. But let me tell you this. He need not talk about any women, promiscuous or any. He don't need to speak on any women, and he damn sure don't need to talk about no woman's coochie. Ask me why. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Do not tempt me. It's some stuff I'll never be able to release. Y'all just gonna have to take my word for it. I don't know. If people knew what I know, they would run screaming from this man. And I'm not trying to. He's just he's a fucked up individual. He got a lot of shit going on with him. You're not going to get it from the online. You got to get closer. And I still don't know everything. But one thing we can all agree on, the people that actually know him, he don't give a fuck about it. He don't see nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
If it was to ever get to that level. So I have, because of my background, I have a little bit of a problem with this whole situation where we either believe or think that there's something that's happening to the mother, but yet no one is reporting what's happening. Now, to be fair,
that's some bullshit. And this man has watched me on multiple shows and telling people that I have reported it. It's been reported not only by me, by family, by a lot of different people. It's time to kick this shit up in high gear, because this is why things die out. Discrediting the whistleblower or the person that is bringing the message. More focus on the messenger than the message. Introducing doubt. And that's why I said it is better to overreact than to underreact in this situation. If you overreact, who gets in trouble for that? Who can you blame for that? Me. Is this really worth weaponizing and spending time in jail to take a shot at Umar Johnson? Let's use some common sense with this. Do y'all really think that I'm going to sacrifice my freedom, my job, my life, my kids? Do you really honestly think that I'm going to sit up here and sacrifice that shit for clout on the internet, for a chance to get at whatever else you could pull up, money, anything? No, I'm sorry, I'm not. Introducing doubt into this is irresponsible and it's hateful. And the only reason why it's done is because I'm in this sector and I pulled my fucking shit off of Linens. You think I'm lying? Shit. Well, let's give it a go. Hold on. Let's go. Let's see what we come up with. Uh-oh. Sorry, I got something in front of the keyboard. No. Wait a minute now. Now we're gonna give it the benefit of that, but I know he's over at Lennon Honors all the motherfucking time.
Order. They don't need a court order. So
Okay. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh no, we don't wear air mattresses, but you sleep on an air mattress. So you know
so he
what I
doesn't have a
mean?
brain.
He's one of those people. He's unnecessarily bougie about, like how he was with Mary Ann. You know,
yeah, he gave her
no,
a
we're
heart.
not gonna put my mom in, you know, but that's what
Right.
she lives in.
Yeah, and that's another thing. He lives like this, and he's talking about what kind of hotels they put him in. Like, you know, get your weird ass on. Hold on. Oh,
In this reality here on Earth, Umar, you can't alter reality for all of us. So we can go on the website and we can pull up those tax forms for the at the least 5 tax.
hold on. We gotta get to this.
It's a good question. Speaking of that, Black Anonymous is asking the landlord, can the landlord come in and do an inspection?
Landlord
He was
is
solid. We're gonna get up out of here. But
Right.
after that, I cleaned up this damn house.
Thank you.
But he doesn't think like that. And Fish, but what would really help her is if you cleaned up this damn house. But his head is jacked up. You know,
so he doesn't have a brain.
He's one of those people. He's unnecessarily boosting their air. He's one of those people that try to be extra.
And I got my mod
sardines or oysters.
Yeah, he's giving her food with high vitamin D content.
So that makes me
to cover up her deficiency. Evil bastard. So he knows what he's doing is wrong. He knows that she's not going outside. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, there's a lot of because I ate a lot of canned meat. Like I was gonna tell you, that is another thing.
Hold on,
that's never available. That these things have to be in the 5. It has to be every bit of that 5 in order for it to move on to the next step. That's cover-up work. We did. People don't know is I hotlined this situation before I even came out about him. And then I took all the heat from people saying, you should have. We did.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can't
so
tell
this is the
same
public show
because he's listening. So then
okay.
I'm not trying to give him a head start on doing his cover-up work. So
okay.
With a lot of this.
Now, this is the same damn show. If he don't remember Information Man, then why didn't Lady Luck Club chime in and say, hey, well, you know, we did interview Lene Stacks and she did say, and then you got the same people, I'm sure of it, that are in this over here listening that know the truth. And do you think based off of who likes who, it doesn't matter? So the one thing I think everybody needs to know about this situation is that it's not left to YouTube. It's not left to YouTube, and we don't count on YouTube because they ain't gonna do. It's not gonna be done right. It's not gonna. You're not gonna be done right by YouTube. This is gonna perpetuate the bullshit. So it's a game for online, offline, move very, very differently. But I gave all of this up to and including some other a lot of information to Lady Luck Club in order to complete this interview. I don't know how I got on there. I don't know if I'm a guest. I think she ran another one by herself. Did a great job. she didn't need no help. I gave her everything. I mean, like as help as far as me chiming in and giving, I gave her everything that I had at that time, I believe, within reason, in order to do the show because I had something going on in my life. Now, let's take in consideration. Let's take in consideration that this man's family may not live in Philadelphia. They might live in surrounding areas. So it would take a whole lot from their personal lives to constantly stay on top of this, to drive down and see if possibly today you can catch the door open, or you can catch somebody coming out, or you can serve something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why there's a goddamn mattress out here in plastic. I don't get that. I don't understand a lot of this. I'm just sitting up here looking at this shit. Like you be at home, you don't think to clean up. But anyway, yeah, it's time for this to come off of the net, and I will always bring the receipts, for what is back and what the update is. And I know people randomly ask me when they see me out and about in these YouTube streets, what's going on with mom. And at some point I had to come out of it because they were making this and start reporting on it, because they were making this like it was a way to mess with Umar. So now his mom is on my page now. I posted her publicly. Yeah, if somebody sees her, there's a lot of people from Philly. Anybody sees her, absolutely tap in. Start posting pictures. Your dad is out here. Let's see. I just got a weird inbox from something. Yeah, that's I am. I just got a good text. I just really shout out to the lounge. I'm locked in now. Um, there's no way. Oh wow! I gotta show y'all my girlfriend one day. I know what people are gonna think. No, it's not my real girlfriend, but it's my girlfriend. I gotta show y'all one day. I will, maybe if you're nice. I'll show her to you. But yeah. So somebody should have said something, but that's not gonna happen because there's a lot of wickedness out here in the streets, and that's just what it is. So I want to say this too. This is not every. I would love to get away from this type of shit, even Umar content, because it's darkness and it brings dark people. It does not feed who I am. I like to have fun. I don't like all the drama, but this stuff has to come out and it has to sit. And I'm trying to beat another situation before it goes into another direction. I know that means nothing to y'all. That's mumbo jumbo. But I'm racing against the clock to get this stuff up. And then I'm wasting time. I get it because I barely have time myself. but I just want to get the content stuff up. People are going to keep coming at me in it, and I'm started doing recordings and just doing it like that. Let people talk, do my recordings, and drop those. But what I cannot have is people discrediting. Well, I don't even care about trying to discredit me. I'm just lying. Because I don't do that. I'm going to bring facts. And if you accuse me of something, I'm going to bring facts to the table and I'm going to clear my name. This guy, listen, this is why I was talking about darkness. You shouldn't even be concerned with my damn job. I don't know you. But I'm going to let him go ahead on and get himself messed up because, let me open this up. I'm going to let him get himself messed up because and you already should know you don't understand how the government works. I said I was a government employee or a federal employee. No, you weren't, ma'am. You were a clerk. Yeah, dumbass. That's a federal employee. Why are you dabbing in places you don't understand? I said I had a badge. Oh, you said you had a badge. He's thinking about a cop badge. We all have badges. Some people call them key cards. Some people call whatever. We call them badges. He says, "Well, you lied about your tenure." Let me show y'all this shit. These people are. God, it's annoying. And don't even hit me up. Just go do what you do. This is what he says. And this is what I responded to. He says, your claim of 12 years as a federal employee is false. You were merely a clerk starting in 2019. I'm very smart into knowing that these people are trying to trick you out of information. They want information you not fucking getting. Get you a damn job. Get you a career. And then you would understand that my claim as a federal employee and then to jump over, I'm going to post this shit. I'm going to run this shit off and I'm going to post it up in the office. Then he says, you were merely a clerk. Merely a clerk. I ain't even going to tell him right grade, right step. I was merely a clerk. You deliberately omitted your actual low-level position, my very well-paying low-level position. I slid over from a government job, sir, to falsely inflate your authority and lied about your tenure. No, what it is, what it is people hear you work for certain things and they start to feel some type of way. I know what I did at the job. I don't need to flex nothing. I'm good. What else did he say? This guy is. And why are you looking into my job? It ain't your job. It's my job. I don't do this shit for a living. This should be the content that I cover. But I don't have time for this shit. I'm going to post it up in the office. That's for damn sure. It says, and then this is about me fabricating and story is relevant on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. And I'm not going to go through my other messages, even though they're public. I'm just not going to do that. But yeah, why are you worried about my job? Why are you asking me about things that don't pertain to you? Because you put up here that you were a judge. Your profile picture clearly says that you're a judge. And he don't like no black people. He after everybody black. Or he done teamed up with T Money. Or whatever that guy's name is. Let's see what he's been doing. How people have time to do this shit, man? I can't get the content up. Oh, he's like, they are trying to paint a picture that because I'm a federal employee, I told him, yeah, I'm a federal employee. I have, there's a lot of people that are. The building I was working in before I switched over, my old building has 4,000 people in it. So there's not really a flex in there, but yeah, it's true. I am. He's like trying to make this on a COINTELPRO level. Like he pulls all that shit up. And yes, there are some people they hear you work for certain places. I worked for DODDS. I've worked for the state. Okay. What does that mean? I've had call center jobs when I was younger. I've had the baddest jobs in Kansas City. I will not hold you. I've had some badass gigs. Got bored with some, made a career out of another. Before this, I was with before this job, I was with the IRS, then I went somewhere else, but then I was at another federal job. So I crossed over from a federal job to another federal job. You might want to consider what that is. When you say merely my low pay. No, I did not. I came in good. I came in real nice. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. And this is different from state. We got some people that are on state and they work state. Very different. Very different. But it doesn't matter as long as it pays the bills, it pays the bills. And I'm trying to get up out of Dodge because I want to go off the grid. Because contrary to what you guys pushing out there, I want to be seen, known, and loved. I don't give a shit about this stuff. I don't. I care about what I'm going in on, but all of this, I don't care about that. I don't. I don't know how the fuck you made 85 videos. I know people have more, but I can't get anything done with doing this shit, like debunking people and stuff. I can't get anything done with this. Let me get on to what I wanted to show you guys, or I wanted to tell you. Then we're gonna call it, because I don't like to sit on this too long. It's negative. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being in this space too long. So I found out some information. Well, a piece of information. I'm digging still. Oh, I'm digging. I'm digging. I'm doing it. I'm doing the hard work on my own. This should have been over in 2 days if I could use. Let me see. Wait a minute. What is that from? Oh, I know where it is. Yeah, baby. So on that same panel we just watched, Rim Run, they got upset because I was called myself trying to take up for Marianne Lorraine. And that's not what was going on at that point. At that point, I was trying to tell them the story because everybody had the story wrong, or I thought people had the story wrong. And then I turned around and I investigated, and they did. So I was right. They should have let me keep on going. But we're going to go with the story that they were on. So I was trying to explain to them how the story went, and then sit back, because I've been looking at lines and graphs all day, sit back and watch them pick it apart, like break it down. They didn't want that. You had too many people that wanted to come up on there and check me and show me because they thought, and you can literally hear people saying, she's not saying this, she agrees with it. Go back and listen. She's not saying that she agrees with it. She is telling you what she heard. And because people are not able to follow directions or comprehend, they didn't get that. They said, "Oh, she's trying to defend." And then I didn't, with that type of temperament, I'm not going into battle with these folks. And I'm glad I didn't. I went on and I investigated my own stuff as it came. I didn't press anybody. I didn't, do any of that because I know how to pick through things and figure shit out on my own or how my brain works. But I tell you, it will not be assuming and then forcing shit to fit. So I went to someone that has known Umar for a really long time and really, really well. And I'm going to play what she said. Now, y'all listen closely. I'm going to play it twice. Oh, I might have had the wrong one. Hold on. Okay, now we're gonna back it up. Let's play it again. So, as we all remember, what is her name? Remember? What is her name? Y'all don't get it. Okay. So I was kept asking, what is the lady's name? So I could figure out if a few parts, I'm trying to figure out what happened for real, if anything at all. I'm doing my investigative work because I know things that have not been let out yet, and I know people that might know. But it didn't need to be done in front of everybody. So I'm not mad about it. But I will bring back the proof of what I find. And this girl knows, excuse me, I don't mean girl like in, I call women girls. I mean no disrespect. But this young lady knows of someone named Debbie that he works with. And I will not tell you what she does for him yet because that is going to be on the next block of information. So there is a Debbie. Ain't that some shit? I'm just saying. We're not going to say everything, but we just going to say that. We're going to take this in blocks and little increments. So there is a Debbie. She does something for him. I'm gonna wait. We'll wait, and I'll tell y'all what she does for him. And in the meantime, between time, either you are with me or against me. That's all it is. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, you guys. I'm gonna get off of here so I can enjoy the rest of mine. Thank you for listening. Peace.